Once upon a time, in a small and charming town, there lived a little girl named Emma, who spread joy wherever she went. Emma always had a big smile on her face, and her eyes sparkled with curiosity. Although she hadn't started school yet, her mind was constantly filled with the desire to discover new things. Throughout the day, she would ask endless questions and observe everything around her with great interest. From the elders to the young people of the town, everyone knew Emma for her cheerful smile and curiosity. Talking to her, whether it was about a flower's petals, a butterfly's wings, or the clouds in the sky, was always a delight. This year was a particularly special one for Emma because she was about to embark on a big adventure. She was going to start school. Though she didn't fully understand what school was yet, Emma couldn't wait to open the doors to this new world. Her mother had told her that she would make new friends at school and that her teachers would teach her many things. But as much as her excitement grew, so did her curiosity. What is school like? What will I do there? Will I be able to read books like the grown-ups? She couldn't help but wonder. Each morning, as the day to start school drew closer, Emma's heart would beat with excitement. She had a vivid imagination and would often close her eyes and picture herself at school. She imagined colorful pencils, teachers writing on the board, vibrant books, and of course children playing together. These dreams made her so happy that she couldn't wait to wake up in the morning. One day, Emma's mother realized that she needed a school bag to get ready for this new adventure. "Let's go get you a school bag today," her mother said. Upon hearing this, Emma's eyes sparkled with joy. When they arrived at the store, they were greeted by a rainbow of colorful bags. The bags were so different and beautiful that Emma couldn't decide which one to choose. Each bag looked as if it had been designed just for her. As she wandered among the bags, it seemed as though each one was whispering to her. "Pick me. I'll be your best friend," said a red bag, while a green one called, "Choose me, and we'll go on amazing adventures together." After spending a long time browsing through the bags, Emma's heart was drawn to one. A bright blue bag with balloons and fluffy clouds on it caught her eye. This bag reminded Emma of the endless freedom of the sky and the lightness of the clouds. When she put the bag on her back, she felt as though she were gliding through the clouds. At that moment, Emma knew this bag would be her best companion on her school adventure. Finally, the big day arrived. Emma woke up early, put on her new bag, and stood in front of the mirror. All her fears and worries disappeared in that moment. She felt like a big girl now and was completely ready to go to school. As they approached the school gate, Emma's heart began to race like a bird's. She was filled with both excitement and a little fear. She wondered what awaited her behind the door and what she would experience. Her mother gently held Emma's hand to give her comfort and said softly, "Come on, Emma, let's go to your class together." Hand in hand with her mother, Emma walked through the school corridors. With each step, her excitement grew. When they reached the classroom door, Emma took a deep breath. As the door slowly opened, she was greeted by the warm smile of her teacher, Miss Selin. There was such a light in Miss Selin's eyes that Emma immediately felt safe. Miss Selin knelt down to Emma's eye level and said warmly, "Hello, Emma. It's so wonderful to see you. Today is going to be a fun day, and we'll do great activities together." These words erased all of Emma's fears and filled her with sweet curiosity and joy. When Emma stepped into the classroom, her eyes were immediately drawn to a colorful corner of the room. There, in one corner, was a wonderful play area that every child would dream of. Shelves filled with colorful toys, paints neatly arranged on tables, and books full of beautiful pictures mesmerized Emma. She was irresistibly drawn to that corner, examining each toy one by one. It was as if this little corner was a magical world that could turn all her dreams into reality. At that moment, the other children in the classroom came over to Emma. With curious and friendly smiles, they asked, "What's your name?" Suddenly, Emma found herself surrounded by her new friends. The children introduced themselves one by one and immediately invited her to join their games. This warm welcome made Emma forget all her nervousness. Emma had never been around so many children before. As she played games and drew pictures with them, her heart filled with excitement. She felt so happy to be with her new friends and began to understand how fun school could be. School was no longer just a place for learning, but also a place for making new friends and having adventures. At the end of the day, as Emma was leaving school, her heart was brimming with excitement. When her mother met her at the school gate, she immediately noticed the sparkle in Emma's eyes. On their way home, Emma excitedly told her mother everything that had happened during the day. "Mom, I made new friends today. Our teacher is so kind, and there's a play corner. We painted pictures and sang songs. It was so much fun," she said, bursting with excitement. Seeing Emma's joy filled her mother's heart with happiness. She realized how much Emma loved school and how many wonderful memories she would create there. The pure happiness on Emma's face brought a big smile to her mother's as well. From that day on, Emma couldn't wait to go to school each morning. The games she would play with her new friends, the new things she would learn from her teacher, and all the discoveries awaiting her filled her with excitement. School was no longer just a place. It had become a world full of new adventures that she looked forward to every day. And so, Emma's first day of school remained one of the most special memories of her life. As time passed and Emma grew older, the classes changed and the lessons became harder, but she never forgot the excitement of that first day and the curiosity she felt inside. The sweet nervousness she experienced that morning, the friendships she made, and the colorful world she discovered stayed fresh in her mind forever. Whenever Emma thought back to her school years, a smile would appear on her face, just like on that first day. Because on that day, she realized that she wasn't just starting school. She was beginning a lifelong journey of learning, and that journey became a light that always guided her forward.